We are for the top-up show on Saturday at Rosehill. Perfect morning. Cold again.
But how good does it look, Glenn?
They can't see a damn thing because they can't see us. It's audio again today. Our camera is still FUCK'd and we have to purchase another one. So if you want to send in $1 towards our new camera campaign, you don't have to.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. G'day, Paul Daly's joined us. Hi, Paul. How are you going?
G'day,
and welcome
Glenn.
to Rosehill.
Mark. Yeah, no, great to be here again. And
thanks for coming.
Keen to attack this meeting.
Yeah, pretty keen on this meeting and a couple of value plays during the day, I think.
Track, dry, rail, true. What are you saying?
Look, I'm thinking that you can win from anywhere, providing it's pace dependent.
Yep.
I will be keeping an inside or eye on the inside. It could chop out and not prove the place to be. But look, at this stage, I'm saying it's fairly benign.
Yeah, I have to say I'm looking at a fair track at this stage. Glenn, have a look at the track has finally become winter track, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's got brown and dry. Every farmer in New South Wales is going to go broke in the next 12 months, but thankfully, the good news is for us, we'll have the best horse winning at races on Saturday. We won't be able to buy a steak to eat or a piece of lamb, but we'll have money in our pockets.
We can buy it off the Japanese and sell it to them for.
We could start eating whale. What about eat whale? We could eat whale.
Dugong.
Dugong's all right.
105 horses to go
Stokes.
around here, and in the first race, thinking big. The Gaybot leader here is the best tried. Currently around the 11-4 mark. Laburnum remains the 7-4 pick. Glenn, any clarity on this?
I think Thinking Big's going to get the job done, Mark. That's what I think. That's my clarity. I think it's the DF. I think it's Gay Up and Distance. I know definitely going to get the lead, and I think $4 is the bet.
Yeah, well, the argument is who's going to chase. There's not an obvious chaser in the race.
No.
Paul, the favourite, where do you sit on this Laburnum?
Yeah, I'm pretty keen on it. I think it's a good chance in the race, and with the winkers, I think it goes forward and probably sits and chases the leader. Thinking Big, 12 to 15. I can't possibly get it that short. Thinking Big, but yeah, I have to back the favourite here.
Okay, and I was a bit in the Nobu camp, so
we've really helped you out there.
Race 2, the McAllen is 9 to 2 into 5 to 2 overnight. With no scratchings. So
well spotted by you yesterday on the preview show, Mark. You said that the $5 was wrong and that McAllen was clearly number one pick when I got home. That's the price I'll put next to it when I finish my work. 5 to 2.
Well, Paul, the Falcon Island put a very big number to his name there last start at Wyong.
Yeah, huge number, went really quick in front, but it was very much a leader's track that day, so it was helped by that, but it was hurt by the fact that it went so hard. So I'm saying that they sort of cancel each other out. Deserved favourite. Couldn't take 9 to 4. I've got it a bit longer than that.
Is there a play in the race for you?
Probably not. No, McAllen and Sweet Victory. I mean, I was on Sweet Victory the other day for a bit, but no luck there. And they look the main three to me, and maybe even the 4 is some sort of place hope as well. So I'll probably stay out of the race.
Race 3, Piorino has been best backed 13 to 2 into 4 to 1.
Do all these corporates watch the RacingRant preview show?
They must do. Well, look, it wasn't hard to say that 5 to 4 Nikonita was looking a little bit tight.
Certainly tight. I mean, I think it's got a great chance, Nikonita, and I think I'll put 7 to 2 next to it. 7 to 2 or 5 to 2, but I think it's a race of chances.
Paul, firstly, what do you say about the favourite in this race, who's still only 11 to 8?
Oh, look, that's too short. I've got a fairly strong favourite, but not that short. Really well helped by the sectionals the other day and ran on well. And I suppose if you think the inside was an advantage, it was in the worst ground. But I'm saying that I don't believe.
Well, yeah, I don't think we necessarily thought. Well, I suppose there was 2 handles to it. I mean, most winners were rails and run, but also I suppose most winners were on the inside. So
the favourite 6 run in, guys. Second preparation. It's 9 starts, only 2 wins. A lot of seconds in there.
Yeah.
Is it an ant?
Well, it could be. I mean,
we're talking about 11 to 8 chance.
I don't think it's 11 to 8. I think it's more like sort of 2 to 1, 9 to 4. Piorino's the one that sort of interests me a bit, but
it's been found now.
It's been found, and so I don't know how much value is left there now. So Roman Typhoon is the one I'd really, if I was bookmaking, I'd be taking a set against it.
But I think
sectionals.
I think everyone thinks that.
Yeah, well,
so it's going to get this.
It's one of those kick horses that you open up 7 to 2. It goes around a line of bookies. They all give it a kick. It's out to 9 to 2. It goes around again. They all give it another kick.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm 10 to 1. I'm 10 to 1. So I don't like it.
It's a hard thing to take on because it's going to be 7 to 1.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't want to lay it at 7 to 1.
That's what I'm
saying. But you couldn't back it on it.
My pearl of last week.
Perry!
Shannon Perry. He's
good man.
but yeah.
He's an ornament, Sharon Perry. You know?
He is. And the Perry horses today
there they are.
Salsa Man and Surgeon. Both of them coming back in distance, which is the Gourd Pearl.
The Perry Tick, race 4.
The Perry Tick, yeah, that's right. Race 4, Vaucluse Bay best backed here, $7.50 into $6. Rakik remains the sort of 9 to 4-ish, 5 to 2-ish favourite. Just Shine solid in the market. The Wallerathon, what can we do here, Glenn?
Well, we're just going to have to...
With the Ouija board, get the Ouija board out?
Yeah, the Ouija, yes, you like that. We have to pick our bets and cover a few runners and look for a little bit of value and maybe pick one in the market to save. And that's the way I'll be handling the race. I don't want to lose on Just Shine, but there's little bits and pieces. I want to win on Veladero. I completely agree with your Pearl yesterday on the show. Things that are going to be 50 to 1 in this race, I wouldn't mind throwing something on. I think it's a tricky race, but Just Shine, top pick for me.
Paul, have you got some clarity here?
I don't really like the race. I think the top 3 in the market are the ones. I don't think there's a huge advantage in the race. Maybe for me, Vaucluse Bay again.
Yeah.
Race 5, which is a curious race on the program, and Tip Top is the firmer here, $6.50 into $5. Nothing much else happening.
Who was it, the firmer, mate?
Tip Top, $6.50 into $5.
Okay. What a beauty, it's got none. Only limited winning chances here with me. Piracy, top pick. Condor Heroes. The horse off the 8-year spell, because it maps so well. And the
away we go.
And I agree with what you said yesterday. Is it difficult to get in this race?
Difficult to get.
And difficult. There's the four horses. They're all at the front 4, and one of them will win the race.
Well, it's interesting that a horse that's won a couple of races at Acton is single figures or single odds.
I put 66s next to it.
Paul, what can you play this race?
I think there's half a dozen chances. I probably can't. Piracy I got on top. I think it ran on fair against the pattern when it was first up last preparation in Melbourne. So, maybe...
Like the trials.
Yeah, it was okay. So, Conta here is obviously a query. I don't really think it's a betting race.
The 6th, the 3-year-old, and Chris has pulled out the kick horse here, Sparky Lad. And Foreign Territory and Perrette dominate the betting. Both of them now around the 11 to 4 mark.
Feel like a split to me, Paul. I don't know about you. It feels like a split to me. I give Foreign Territory none, and Perrette's got... Well, I think it's well found, isn't it? I think there's bits and pieces in the race, guys. I really do. I think Schnitzel Day wouldn't surprise me. Surgeon back in distance wouldn't. You make me smile even with Calf. She gets a nice run in the race, and Cassilius at massive odds got a rough over. I think feel a bit of a split race there for quaddy players.
Yeah, Foreign Territory favourite. Couldn't back it at the price. Perrette well unders, but a chance in the race. Going to make Schnitzel Day a big winner.
Okay.
I like Schnitzel Day. He's got a good feel about that Schnitzel Day.
Fair enough.
I had a Schnitzel last night, so there you are. Topical tip. Race 7.
Schnitzel Day.
I don't know why I said that. That sounds so Ian Craigie. I'm just gonna move my hair because the wind's come up.
That's why we've actually lost the vision, because Glenn's developed a comb over since his his Wednesday absence.
Exactly.
The feature.
I'm fresh though today. How fresh am I? I'm fresh.
The feature 2 firmers here, Flow into $6 and High Flyer into $8.
Yeah. Again, everyone watching the previous show, and M. Lambourne and Gordo stamping High Flyer yesterday.
It's a golden switch, blinkers on H. Bowman.
I think we tell them too much, these boys. Maybe.
Well,
maybe we should do the top-up show and the preview show after the meeting.
After we bet.
But don't you actually want to get these horses so far in that all they do is blow then? And then
I don't think they're like that. I just, we're all just doing our best trying to back a winner.
That's an old horry pearl, Like,
yeah, I understand.
Have 1,000 on the early tote, the small tote pool on the horse you like.
Yeah.
Open up odds on, and everyone goes, well, I can't have this now.
Yeah,
and no one backs it.
It was a play that once worked in the olden days, and now in the modern era, everything gets trimmed. I've got no idea this race. Paul, can you help me?
Hill Flyer, Chance, Invincible. I've got it marked favourite, but a bit longer, about 5 to 1. Mr. Seawolf, I think it's an interesting horse. I'm going to make it a result. Even Mighty Lucky, I could throw something on it. Really big odds.
Okay, yeah, it's a race up for grabs, isn't it?
My word, it is.
Race the penultimate, Star of Monsoon best backed now into 9 to 4. Albumin on the blow. It'll be another kick horse today. Glenn?
Favourite for me, mate.
And Paul?
Yeah, favourite. Looks hard to beat. Albumin, I think you can take a risk with it. I've got it sort of around about the 8 to 1 mark. Best guess is a value chance in this race.
Ronnie Duffersy's Twitter tip. Best guess.
Is it? Is it, eh?
Yes, it is.
There you go. And the last?
Aurea, out of the chair, into 15 to 4.
Still in the chair with me.
Was 15-2 in the full field.
Still in the chair with me. It's a race I like.
They like that Joe Pride 7-day backup, don't they, Paul?
They do, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Still keen on... Look, I'm warming to Smart Amelia, even coming off the PR.
What about the fact that they've scratched 2 of the bits of pace? I mean, you've got Brook Magic drawing the leader's gate, and you've got And So It Goes and Vienna Romance to chase, with Aurea coming back in... Well, not coming back in distance, but just sitting there, I suppose.
Yeah, oh well.
It doesn't seem to be a lot happening up front.
Tough race. Where do you go? I mean, Aurea and Bella Success are, run on horses and had some favours last time. Book Magic back in distance, blinkers on, worst part of the track last time. Maybe a rough chance in the race, but gee, I'll be betting small.
Okay, that's Rosehill. It promises to be
juicy.
Yeah, indeed. It's
juicy.
It's a bettable meeting, and
I want to thank Paul Daly for coming along to help us with some thoughts and some late thoughts. Don't forget to get involved with us at Racing Rant. Send an email to Mark, or how do you do it, Mark? Let them know.
Just sign up.
Yes.
And you'll instantly get 2 weeks free, and you can duck out whenever you like.
And then if you're unhappy after 2 weeks, we'll refund you the free that you haven't paid. How easy is it?
RacingRant.com. There's 4 shows a week, and there's a set for every Sydney City meeting and Melbourne Saturdays. So it's a hell of a lot for a little, especially those first 2 weeks.
Yes. All right. Thanks so much for listening, and so we'll have the camera fixed by Monday.